Hey Sam, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Look, I guess in the past year, it's always been a case of expecting the unexpected, but it's certainly been a different preparation over the last couple of weeks. How has the build-up been for you guys?
Yeah, it's like everybody, I guess, in Sydney especially, but also Australia. It's sort of moved every day on what our preparation sort of has looked like. But inside, as far as how we train, that hasn't shifted. Who we're playing hasn't shifted. So, I think we've learnt all to adapt well and quickly over the last couple of years. So, that's what we're doing now.
As a coach, is that the challenge during these kind of times, whether it's lockdowns or otherwise, just trying to get the quality once the training session starts and block everything else out?
Yeah, I think that's a part of life. Is what can you control, and what can't you, and can you let that go, and can you get on with the job at hand? And players are really adaptable. Young players, they're very good at playing what's in front of them, and they've got to do that at the moment. So, we're lucky enough to be continuing to play the competition at the moment. So, let's just get on with it.
And how big, Trent, is this game for the rest of your season in terms of setting things up?
I think it's a big one for this week. We want to perform well. We want to keep getting that improvement. We're starting to get some continuity with players. We've had to change almost every single week, basically. Now we're starting to get a consistent squad over the next couple of weeks. We're going to get a consistent squad that's going to finish the season for us. So we want to nail each game from here on in. We believe in ourselves and how we can play, and we get an opportunity on Thursday to do that.
With that in mind, I guess it's a great opportunity this weekend to potentially get a bit of a roll on.
Yeah, always. There's always an opportunity in the next game, and we can't wait to play. We've been working hard. We had a good break and camp last week, and we really want to nail each game that we play. We've got 10 to go, and it starts on Thursday night. So we really want to nail the combinations that we've been working on, but then also our style of play. We want to keep improving the longer the season goes.
Thanks, Trent.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, Robert, Walshy here, mate.
Hey, Dan, is that Maroon's jersey?
Nah, not at all, mate. No,
Okay.
It was the one clean thing I could find. Don't
Right.
worry. Mate, you mentioned a bit of continuity. How's Sammy Walker travelling, mate? How's those shoulders?
Yes, both those shoulders. I think I said I'm glad he doesn't have a third. He's been, the week, obviously, the 2 weeks off gave him a good benefit after the Gold Coast game, and he's been running around without a coloured bib on that says he can't do contact. That's always a big week for players when they come out of that, and it's been good to have him back in full contact this week.
And, mate, I imagine, such a young bloke, you wouldn't have expected him to, push right through a season, but to have a bit of a break there, is that a bit of a blessing as well in terms of 10 games to go now? Yeah, his body can readjust and, I guess, deal with this big step up in workload that he's had this year.
Yeah, definitely. There's two things. There's obviously the injuries he's been carrying right from the start of the year, and then his age and size. So we can see what footy can play, and it's about building the game knowledge of NRL and the physical body to handle that. And we've just got to keep pushing him towards better each week and more physical each week. That's what we've been trying to do. We've been trying to look after him, but also put him out there for key moments.
And mate, other bumps and bruises, how did Teddy and Gus come back, and how's the squad travelling in general?
Yeah, they're good. They both came through the game well. I spoke to them yesterday. We obviously won't see them until tomorrow at some stage. So I've only talked to them on the phone and via Zoom. So they're good. They're positive and ready to go.
Good to hear, mate.
Are you thinking that they might play big minutes, given it is such a short turnaround after Origin?
Yeah, Mel, I think we're planning on them playing the minutes they would in a normal game. It's obviously, they both perform well on Sunday night, but then they do go with the Thursday game. It's almost a full 2 weeks until the following game. So I'll manage them physically if I see anything during the game, but they're ready to rock and roll.
And just logistically, are you just getting a bus up to Newcastle, and will you leave straight after the game and get one home?
Yeah, so Mel, it's constantly moving that at the moment. We've only just found out in the last couple of hours about, we were going up on Wednesday night for Thursday game. Now that's not possible with the new restrictions and protocols. So we'll be going up and back on game day to play, which is obviously a change again. Not what you would have had planned, but it's what we'll need to do to perform.
Hey Trent, it's Adam from NBN in Newcastle.
Hey Adam.
Just, were you behind the Roosters coming to Newcastle?
Well, I think there's a couple of things. If you're going to play football outside of Sydney, we'll take it to Newcastle. They know their footy, and it's outside of the zone at the moment that you're allowed to play. And when it was proposed, it's an easy choice for us. It's not saying we do have our fans up in Newcastle, but we also know, they're really avid night supporters. We know they turn up, but we wanted to be able to take them a game of, Roosters and Melbourne, and we know that they would turn up to watch footy. They love their footy, so we'd love them to turn up.
You've spoken quite openly the last time you played the Knights here in Newcastle about what you just said. Are you hopeful they turn out and you can fill that 50% capacity up?
Yeah, I mean that would be great. It's let's hope Newcastle stays in that range of being able to freely move about. I was up there last week on my break, and it was and it is that way. So we hope that continues. But if they get the chance to go out and watch some sport, then come out and watch. Come out and watch two teams go at it. Not their Newcastle Knights, but they're teams that they should enjoy watching play. And we'd look forward to some cheers on Thursday night.
And just finally, say that this lockdown goes a bit longer in Sydney, would you consider more games in Newcastle for home game?
Yeah, our preference is always, our home is Moore Park, the SCG, the SFS, that's our home, and it has been for over 100 years, that area. So we love it there, but as I said, if you're going to take a game out of Sydney, then me personally, Newcastle will be one of the first options. So it is a positive for the people of the Hunter. It's tough for our Roosters fans in the city, but if they're outside of the Sydney metro area, then get to the game.
Well, mate, thank you.
Thanks, Adam.
Trent, it's Nick from the Telly, mate. How you doing?
Hey, Nick. Good, mate.
Mate, I was just wanting to check in on Drew Hutchinson. He's been out a few weeks since that nasty clash with Dylan Brennan. How's he coming along? Are you getting close to a return?
Yeah, he's getting close. He'll go close to going into the 21 this afternoon. He's back to full training. It would be nice to have had a game for North Sydney to get him back into the rhythm, but that probably won't take place over the next couple of weeks. So, he's a good opportunity to get back in there and start playing footy soon for us. He was playing very good footy before he got injured.
And Cameron Munster's been cleared to play on Thursday night despite getting cited for that shot on Teddy. There's been a couple of sort of little grade 1 charges around Munster these last few weeks. What did you sort of make of it? Do you think he should have missed a bit of time?
Yeah, I don't think that's for me to say, Nick, to be honest. The match review, they've had lots of things to deal with this year. They've been quite varied in their gradings. And I saw it live, but I didn't take much notice of it because I'll go back to the start. It's something that I have no control over whatsoever. So whatever 17 run out, we'll play.
Great, thanks, Trent.
Thanks, Nick.
Anyone else?
Hey, Robert,
Yeah, Dan.
Mate, just on the Storm, you haven't beaten them since 2019, and it's been a great rivalry there. Have they got the upper hand, or have they worked out a way to beat you consistently?
Look, I think we've had some good rivalries over the past and close games, and I think it's up to us to prove that on Thursday night. We want to keep improving as a team. So felt like we were physical last time we played them, and now it's time to go a step further on Thursday.
And just in terms of coming up against the top 3 or 4 sides over the past 9 to 12 months, it has been a bit of an Achilles heel. There's not too many wins there for the Chooks. Have you looked at how you approach those bigger games, or is there something you've identified that lets you take that next step?
Yeah, Dan, questioning us as in bigger games, I think is. I don't think we're a team that has trouble with big games. I think we know how to play them. But you are right in saying that we haven't nailed that this year in those teams. I think we obviously had Penrith last game, Melbourne towards the start of the year, and Parramatta there in a couple of months ago. And we've had our challenges this year, but we believe in what we can produce. So we've got to go out and prove that. I can't stand here and talk about it. It's about us putting it on the pitch because we believe in our quality. But people questioning our quality is, what'll drive us as well.